Thank you everybody for coming and to listening to me and to inviting us to be here. First of all, I'm Alba Lajusticia. I'm part of the Barcelona Tourism Observatory. Today, although you may know everything of Barcelona, I would like just to highlight a couple of numbers to be able to frame what I will explain you in the future. So if you can pass, please, to the next one. First of all, the Observatory of Tourism of Barcelona is the 4 institutions of research and tourism in this destination of Barcelona, which I will explain in a little bit what it means exactly, which is the City Hall, the City Regional Council, the Chamber of Commerce, and the Turismo of Barcelona, which is the DMO, the marketing area of destination. We are the statistical knowledge and tourism intelligence platform of the destination, and if we move forward, we will see what exactly it is. We are exactly inside Catalonia Autonomous Community, the province of Barcelona, which is reached from the coast of the Mediterranean up to the Pyrenees. And all the data what we provide is always in 3 levels, which is all the region, all the destination, the region, which is everything except Barcelona city. So what we have is a huge Barcelona destination that reach around 22 million visitors per year. On that case, if we take into account just Barcelona is around 16 million. From those, 80% it's international, 20% national. If you move for all the region, this change a little bit. Domestic market represents around 40% in the region in that case. If we move, this is all the topics that we talk about: accommodation, tourism demand, infrastructure, citizens' opinion, tourism evaluation, rankings, tourism, meeting in tourism, but everything has sustainability on it. However, will focus on sustainability project itself. You may notice, if you pass to the next one. Yes. This is leaves sign that we have in the sustainability. In all our reports, when we find some KPIs that have a link with sustainability, we mark those. So it's not just the sustainability itself, we have other stuff and we mark with sustainability approach on it. Here, exactly what it is the Sustainable Tourism Indicator System. The ones that come last year, Laia presented wonderful, so I'm not going in deep on that. But it's interesting that we have all the 3 levels, that economic, social, and as well environmental KPIs. Those are the 30 that we monitor every year on a daily basis, and we present, and it's in English, Catalan, and Spanish, so enjoy if you want on the website, you can find all the data. But what is interesting is that those KPIs, okay, we are calculating, we have the results, and some of them get worse, like environmental. And you can see, for instance, when the pandemic was, that many people doesn't come from so far away, so it's better. Others, the next one, improve if there's more tourists. So that means, okay, there's the impact on the economics, we have more taxation, so we can have more money to spend. Others just stay more or less the same, like the perspective from citizens. It doesn't matter how many they are, they always doesn't really like too much tourists. You know that, we are famous for this. But I mean, it's interesting for us, but people is saying that maybe we are reaching our limit and it's enough. So sometimes what happens is, which they want the wonderful number of how much people it's coming, how much we need. It needs a figure for doing that. So sometimes you cannot do that because those 2, for instance, are related. If you improve the environmental, you will decrease the economic, and the other way around. This is 2 different ones. One is carbon print, just contraposed to the average expenditure. As farther they come, for sure, they more expensive the transportation, the length of the stay more, so the expenditure tends to be bigger. However, how we decided to be this magical figure. The city council decides, okay, you want it, let's try it. We contact the University of Girona in that case, and we decided just give us something. And we were just working with them to work all together, and they said, well, it's impossible. It's not possible to say the magical number. You have to take into account that the loading capacity or the carrying capacity have to take into account at the end those 4 pillars that says physical capacity, environmental capacity, economical capacity, and social capacity. So here is the approach they have for the physical capacity. They say those are the 10 neighborhoods of the city, and they say right now the grayish part is how much citizens corresponds up to tourists. So as you can see, Ciutat Bella, which is the city center, they are almost 8% of the floating people that are there. We're counting people that just tourists, as well, commuters, people that just go by to purchase one day because they live outside and go to visit the city. So the amount of people, as you can, is as well related to where the commercial parts are as well. So it's tourists plus others. So in that case, it's the distribution. But for instance, Horta Guinardó, which is a neighborhood up in the north, not many people reach there. So which is the limit? Depends on where the neighborhood is. There's a specific number. No, it isn't. So if we need for the next one, it's for the environmental capacity. In those cases, those are some approaches just to our two indicators of water consumption and energy consumption per capita. This is specific for tourists. And they say that around 16% of the water consumption in Barcelona comes from tourists, while the energy is around 7.3%. The idea behind it is this is where they come from. It's from allotjament means accommodation, restauració it means restaurants, and espais de grans afluències, bigger places that people go, like museums or events, staying in some places. There's a magical number. No, it isn't. So they say, well, let's check for the next one. Let's go for the economic capacity. In that case, we're talking about euros received for the taxation, how many they are arriving or not. It's enough. We need more. We don't. How much we are going. At least we are using those ones on to budget of other stuff that we are doing in the city. So they say, well, there's no as magic number as well. So let's go to the last one, which is social capacity, is this percentage of residents that consider tourism rather beneficial for the destination. So at the end, they say, well, there's nothing special. So what they have created is a model that I invite you to check the full paper they have created that says, okay, now we provide you a tool that you can say, okay, I want more money. What it will affect the other indicators. Oh, you want less carbon print, that will affect all these economics. So the thing is that those results have enlightened that we need to make a decision. Which one? They haven't answered, but at least it's the articulation of those KPIs between each other make you reflect that you may have to make decisions that maybe you don't like them, but you will have to. And that's all. Thank you.